Hi, and welcome to Yoga Therapy for Neck and Shoulders. I'm Yvonne Rubenstein, and I am a certified yoga therapist. And demonstrating for me today is Philip. And Philip, why don't you give me some information on your classes? Philip's calling to us from South Africa.
Hi there, I've been Philip. I'm a yoga instructor. I've been teaching for about 6 years, and I combine golf and yoga. It's kind of my niche market, and including with some other general classes. So, didn't quite prepare for this one, but so I'll be demonstrating for you today, and I also offer classes online. And I've got a Facebook page, Philip Style Golf and Yoga Movements, so you can check that out if you want. And I hope you enjoy the class today with Yvonne and myself.
All right, thank you, Philip. And you can find Philip just by looking through the videos and also for his classes. So let's get started. I'm going to mute you. Okay, so let's take a few breaths here. Just kind of bring yourself into the room, onto your mat. Anything that happened before this class is in the past, so is of no concern. And anything that's going to happen after this class is again of no concern. So please stay here in the present with me. Take a few more breaths, long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. And when you're ready, Philip, go ahead and stand up. And just take a couple more inhales with your arms over your head. So inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms down. Let's take 2 or 3 breaths like that. And as you inhale, raising your arms, feel your trapezius muscles, those are the fanned out muscles at the top of your back, attaching to your neck and upper spine. Feel them move with you as you reach over the head. And then exhale. And now when you inhale, see if you can also engage your latissimus dorsi, which is that fan-like muscle that covers the rest of your back. So just feeling the sliding of those muscles coming up. Let's take one more deep breath like that. And now bring your hands out to a T. Yeah. Bring your right arm under your left arm. Clasp your hands if you can, and push your elbows up. Take a few breaths like that. And again, see if you can't feel those trapezius and latissimus dorsi muscles moving up your back as you inhale and exhale. Just long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. And as you exhale, you might feel those muscles relax a little bit, and you might be able to push a little bit more. Just take a few breaths here. And then on the next exhale, release, bring your arms back out to a T. And bring your left arm under your right arm. And push your elbows up. Again, feeling the latissimus dorsi and the trapezius muscles sliding up your back as you press your elbows up. And as you exhale, see if you can't relax into the pose and still spread the back. Feel those muscles working. A few more breaths here. And on your next exhale, just release the arms down by your side. Give them a shake. Roll your shoulders up and back and reverse. Excellent. And now, Philip, turn to the side. I want you to clasp your hands behind your back. And then I want you to move your elbows up. So you're bringing your hands and your elbows, press your hands out. Take a few breaths here. Really feeling the front of that shoulder muscle. Maybe up into the back of the neck. And then release the elbows down and try to push the hands back behind you. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. And again, inhaling and exhaling. And then release and shake your hands out. Roll your shoulders forward and backward, just releasing the tension. And now step your left foot forward in warrior one. Take a little bit wider stance. Excellent. Front knee is bent. Take a couple deep breaths here. And now exhale the arms down in front of the leg, and as you exhale down, straighten the leg. Take a few breaths here. And then inhale all the way up. Bending the front knee, back into warrior one. And now release your arms down and then clasp your hands behind you. And now inhale. And exhale in that same move, only with your hands clasped behind your back so your leg straightens as you come down. Take a few breaths here. And then inhale, come up, bend the knee, release the arms. And then release the arms down by your side, shake them out, and turn the other way. Stepping the right foot back. Bending the front knee. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, straightening the leg. And as you exhale, see if you can't release just a little bit more. And then inhale and come up. Exhale, release the arms down by your side. Clasp them behind you. Take a deep breath. And if you can clasp your fingers the opposite way than you did before, and then exhale down, straightening the leg. Inhale, come all the way up. Release the arms and shake them out. Roll your shoulders forward and back, just releasing the tension. Come into warrior two. Exhale into triangle, straightening the leg. Take a few breaths here. Maybe look up at your top hand if that's all right with your neck. Release both hands down. Reach the other one up as in reverse triangle, twisted triangle. Take one more deep breath here. Exhale, both hands down. Bend the front knee as you inhale and come up. Turn to the other side. Come into triangle. Long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. Release both hands down. And come into twisted triangle. Long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. Maybe release a little bit more into the twist. And then release both hands down. Bend the front knee as you inhale all the way up. Step the feet together. Inhale up. Exhale down. And just take a couple breaths here. And then exhale, forward fold, holding your elbows. So you're just hanging above the ground. And take a few breaths here. Just allowing gravity to bring those muscles down just a little bit more. And then release the hands down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Now turn and face the end of your mat. We're going into plank. You might want to step back a little bit. Excellent. Take a few breaths here. Pushing the floor away with your hands so that you're not sinking into your shoulders. You might feel a little hump in your upper middle back. And you can always do this from your knees also. And then press into downward facing dog. And then come back down to hands and knees. Move your knees back a little bit. Press into puppy. So that's just straighten your arms. This would be the alternative to downward dog. So Philip, press back like you're going into child's pose. Only keep your, yeah, there you go. That would be the alternative to downward facing dog. If you were doing plank on your knees. And then come down to your belly. Come into cobra. And feel it come into a little bit lower cobra so that your elbows are still bent. And with your hands on the ground and not moving your hands, feel like you're moving your hands backwards. So you're just changing the shape of where your shoulders are. You're pulling your chest in between your hands. Yeah, excellent. And then go ahead and come down to your belly, make a pillow with your hands, rest your forehead on your hands. Take a few breaths here. Reach your left arm forward. Take it off the ground so you're stretching up into those trapezius and latissimus dorsi muscles. Excellent, making the whole side of your upper and side back forward, moving those muscles up and down the back. And you can see, as Philip is demonstrating, that you can see those muscles working as he's moving the arm back and forth. And then hold in the stretched out position. Take a few breaths here. And then release and rest. Now reach the other arm forward. Hold for a few breaths. And now work those muscles up and back. And then hold for a few breaths in the extended position. And then release and rest. Press up into tabletop, all fours, feet and hands and knees. And on the exhale, go into cat as you arch the back. Yeah, there you go. And feel those stretching those upper back muscles as you move into this position, and then out of the position into cow as you arch the back. Feel how those muscles move up and down. And go ahead and do that with your breath. So as you exhale into cat, inhale into cow. So the breath and the movement starts and stops at the same time. And then come to neutral back. Reach the left arm forward. Reaching forward, feeling those muscles slide up your back. You can see how much more movement you get when you do that. and then release. Reach the right arm forward. Really reaching up, feeling those muscles slide against each other. And then release. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then bring the right arm under the left arm, bringing the shoulder to the ground. Maybe reaching that other arm forward. Or you could also move that arm behind your back. Which works the front of the shoulder. And then release the left hand. Pull the right hand back, coming back to all fours. Take a few breaths here. And now bring the left arm under the right arm, bringing the shoulder to the ground. Maybe bring that arm to your back. And then release the right arm. Release the left arm, coming back to all fours. And then do a couple of cat-cows just to release the shoulders. And then come to sitting in a cross-legged position. Take a few breaths here. And on the next exhale, bring your chin to your chest. And slowly roll your head from side, side to side, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Do this with the breath, so very slowly. As you exhale, chin to chest. As you inhale, ear to shoulder. Breath is the most important part in yoga. And we use the breath in a therapeutic way to help your health. And then the next time your ear comes to your shoulder, reach the opposite arm out. You might feel a little deeper stretch across the top of the shoulder and down the front of the arm. And then release that arm. Exhale the chin back to the chest. Over to the other side, reaching the opposite arm out. Again, feeling that stretch across the top of the shoulder, down the top of the arm into the fingertips. And then release the arm, roll the head back down, chin to chest. Inhale the head up. Inhale the arms up. And keeping your arms next to your ears, forward fold, keeping your sits bones on the ground, reaching forward. And if you get to a point where you can't keep your arms by your shoulders, by your ears anymore, then just release them to the floor. And take a few breaths here. And on each exhale, you might find that you can release just a little bit more. And then inhale up the same way you went down. Exhale and release. Change the cross of your legs. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, keeping your arms next to your ears as long as you can. And when you've got to that point, you can just drop your hands to the floor. Take a few breaths here. And then inhale up the same way you went down. Exhale and release the arms. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to one side. Releasing the arm down. Maybe stretching the overhead arm farther, getting into those trapezius muscles, the side muscles. Maybe reaching the bottom hand forward or farther to the side. Take a few breaths here. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale and twist to the other side. Turn your head only towards the front. And then again to the back. Take a few breaths here. You might find it a little bit difficult to breathe as deeply in this position as we're putting pressure on the diaphragm as we twist. And since the diaphragm is a muscle, it's always good to add a little extra moves to make it work. Inhale, untwist. And then twist to the other side. Turn your head to the front. And then again to the back. Inhale, untwist. Exhale and release. And now, Philip, turn sideways to your mat. Put your feet on the floor with your knees bent. And you're going to bring your hands behind you with the fingers pointing towards you. And walk your hands as close as you can to your back. Yeah. And then press your chest out. Yeah, there you go. Take a few breaths here. And then release. Straighten the legs. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, release. And now come down on your back. Reach your arms over your head. Point your toes towards the opposite wall. Reach your arms towards the opposite wall, stretching across the front of the body. Really reaching the arms up, sliding those muscles up the back. And then release. And then go ahead and prepare for final resting pose, Shavasana. Maybe get some water. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. And start to do a body scan, starting at your toes, up your feet and your legs, into the front of the body, into the back of the body, up into the shoulders, down your arms, up into the neck and head. Now release your scalp. Release your eyes. Release your jaw and your tongue. Allow your teeth to separate. Relax your throat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms. Relax your lower arms. Relax your hands and your fingers. Relax your upper back. Relax your lower back. Relax your hips, your thighs, knees and your ankles, feet and your toes. Make your exhales longer than your inhales. Start to make your inhales longer than your exhales. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your arms over your head. Bring your knees to your chest. Take a couple deep breaths here. Roll to your side. And then push the floor away, come to a comfortable seated position, hands to heart. Inhale up. Thank yourself for practicing yoga. Exhale down. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.